Hello YouTube, it's me. It's been a minute. I know I have not really been posting content, more so just stuff I've been doing, but I'm just out in nature. Well, not really, well, it is nature because you're outside, but I am walking. I decided that I wanted to make a video. Just, hold on. I hate when cars drive by me slow. So let's see. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. She's cute. Just kidding. Don't run me over, crazy woman. Alright, let's see. Anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to make, it's so ugly over here, I'm sorry. It's like, dead ass trees and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I just want to make a video kind of just talking about my spiritual awakening experiences, because I've had two. I just went through my second one. I don't feel like I'm going through it anymore just because like life has calmed itself down, but I just want to talk about that for a second, just I guess to make my spiritual awakening video everybody makes. But yeah, so let's see, brief backstory. Had my first spiritual awakening May of 2019 was when I had it. So I'll never forget, I just was getting, I had just got into a relationship, and I was just like, my girlfriend at the time, she was like into spirituality and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, this is the new way of looking at life. Let me tackle this. And honestly, I feel like that was just like divine timing. I feel like that was what I needed. This is why people don't stay in the ghetto. I don't say I live in the ghetto, but if I turn this camera around, y'all will be mad. It stinks too. Anyway though, yeah, so May of 2019 had it, whatever. And I just remember, I think that's when I started trying to get into just more spirituality and stuff. I was watching tarot readings. I was like figuring out just like my birth details and stuff. And I didn't get a reading yet at that time, but like got the details of my birth chart so I could see my placements and stuff. Just a bunch of stuff, but like there was something like missing, and I was like, it's good that I'm learning this, but like I don't really feel it. So hold on, forgive me all, my video was interrupted by a coon. I was very afraid. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not afraid of much, but unsavory characters usually get me. Anyway, where is I at? I had said, what's the last thing I said? I'm gonna edit this out. I might not. I don't think I'm gonna edit it out. Yeah, I was missing something. So I was just like, oh, this is crazy. So one day I decided I'm just gonna meditate until like something happens. And I don't know what happened, but I was so focused. Like I didn't open my third eye, or I don't believe I did, at least I don't know. But like I was just meditating, and it got to an intensity to where like I could feel it trying to open. And like, it might have been. Honestly, I don't know. Like, cause I don't know what that feels like. It's never happened to me prior to, if that did happen. It's like, well, I don't know. These niggas really did their work. Right? But I'll probably just record this in the house because it's a lot easier. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put a pause on that thought. Okay, I'm in the house now. But as I was saying, y'all see the confidence, like trying to build that confidence to just record wherever, but like it's very hard. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if that was like my third eye opening or whatever. I just know like after that moment for like a period of time, I just was like meditating, protecting I was just like, I really was like on my grizzle for like it was probably like a month or two. Well, it's really when I was working. It's funny. It's like, yeah, I was just on my grind. I was like, I'm gonna get this shit done at work. Like, I'm gonna get this stuff done at work. I was writing so many raps. Like, I really was just like, I don't know. That spiritual awakening was weird because like that one kind of taught me like, at least me, it taught me I could be something way better than. Well, I mean that's what kind of this one I'm talking about in a minute did too. But this one really kind of taught me like there's a side of you that you don't even know. And I really feel like after that spiritual awakening, I just had like I don't know. It's like low key, like I appreciate it because it opened my mind up. Because before, I said backstory, before this, I was not in spirituality. I was confused. Like I didn't even know if I was religious, just whatever. So I don't know. It just was like I had no direction in life. Like I really just was going with the flow. Just like, oh, I don't care about these soul ties. I'm just gonna, you know what, with whoever. Like who cares? Like I'm gonna just do other stuff that college students do. That I'm not gonna say. It's just like, you know, college is just crazy. It's honestly very crazy. And I really just was, like I said, I didn't have no direction. I wasn't being guided towards anything. I feel like I was just, I know I was ignoring my intuition on so much stuff. Like, it's crazy the amount of stuff I used to be able to like talk myself out of. Like I would sit in stuff days, weeks, months, years before, I have years, but months before it even happened. It's like, how am I going to prepare for this like excuse to get out of this or to whatever. And it's crazy because my spiritual awakening kind of like slowly helped me teach myself like to release control. But like, oh man, this one I just had, that was the big one. But the first one wasn't too crazy. It just was like if anything, it was my true introduction into just being a spiritual being. And then like just from that, like I got into some stuff like, you know, learning about like esoteric stuff, gematria, more astrology, just shit like that. Like just trying to soak up as much information as possible. And it got to a point to where like all that stuff started to become like, I started to use it as a weapon. I used to think I was better than people because I knew it. It's like, oh, I know this, like whatever. And it's like I kind of had to feel like I have to let people know that like I am a spiritual being, and it's like you're trying to control people's perceptions. Why are you trying to control people's perceptions? Why? So, yeah, eventually, just a couple months ago, like, I had him up. Nah, I'm not gonna care. I try not to say like the big words, but like shit, like you might have to say that sometimes. But I had a tower moment like the week after my birthday. Just I'm not gonna talk about my personal life because like that's one thing I just keep to myself for the most part is personal stuff. It's like that's between me, God, and whoever else in the room or is in the situation at the time. But that's my shirt back there, by the way. Yeah, it's just I want to tell you guys, literally everything was ripped from my life. Like I didn't have anything. I didn't even have music. I was just like, what the And honestly, this spiritual awakening was amazing because it really taught me, which is I guess the main part of this video, it just taught me just letting go of control. So I feel like this spiritual awakening was, I don't know if they have true spiritual awakenings or like if one, it's like, are you supposed to have more than one? I would assume you have more than one because like you'll be alive for a long time. It's like you're probably gonna be awakened to a lot of stuff. But yeah, this one the theme of it was control. Like literally, I had just gotten to a point in life to where I was comfortable and I was like, you know, I don't want to lose none of this. So like, let me just, I don't know. It's just like I wasn't doing stuff I wanted to do because like I just was trying to control the uncontrollable. And the uncontrollable is life, which I'm learning. It's like I'm sitting here I'm gonna put a cap on this. I'm not gonna do this. I don't want to be seen as this type of person. Like even like I'll go into music. Just I know me with music specifically. I was always just like I don't want to be freaking Drake level, Beyonce level. I don't mind being like a Lupe Fiasco S. Sorry, maybe tripping. Lupe Fiasco S, like Absol, like low key celebrity. But I was just thinking about it, like after like my town was happening. I'm just like, why would you limit yourself to like a cap? And do you think those people, as talented as they are happy with they are? They might be, but it's just like, why would you want to just limit your, why would you want to limit the fruits of your labor just because it's like, oh, I'm just afraid of what's with the pressure of like trying to be this great person and it's like God literally gave, we are gods. That's a whole nother video I got, honestly. It's like a little mind freak. But we are gods. So it's just like, we literally came here with the talent. I came here, my soul came here in this body and literally said, nigga, you gonna make music. Nigga, you gonna talk. Nigga, you gonna do all of this just stupid stuff. You gonna be you. And like, it's crazy how we come here with these, like, we come here with these characters in mind. And it's just like, okay, I'm gonna ignore all of that. Well, it's like, as a kid, you don't, but it gets to a point to where, like, middle school, usually, me, it was elementary school, because, like, them kids did not like me. Well, I don't know, it's not that they didn't like me, but I was really small, so they just push me around a little bit, whatever. But, yeah, it sucks how we come here, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and it's like, okay, here are the obstacles, like, we're gonna put in front of ourselves. It's just crazy how, like, this life and all that works. But yeah, this one just taught me to let go of control. It just also taught me to stop being fearful, which is more so in line with control. Like, I just was afraid of everything. Like, I'm 24 years old, and I'm just now about to get my license, like, at 24. Which, I mean, most people go their lives without driving anyway, but, like, I was always just like, oh, like, I can walk everywhere. It's okay. I don't like walking. Now, well, what are you going to do? I'll get people driving around. I'll pay for Lyfts and Ubers. Why don't you just get your own car? Like, get a license, get your own car, so you can drive your own. Like, you don't. So, yeah. It made me face a lot of, like, I don't know, it just made me face a lot of things I was fearing. A lot of things I was afraid to let go. A lot of things I was afraid I might mess up. A lot of things I just was holding on too tightly. Not even too tightly, because it's whatever. It's like a lot of stuff I was just holding on for dear life to, because I was just like, I need this. This is what I need. And like, it all was just stripped from me. And it was just like, start over and go from here. And it was very hard. Like, I would say the day after 420, or I mean a couple days after that, up until a good, like, the end of May. I think once I got hired, I work at Chipotle. Once I got hired at Chipotle, I think that was, like, the end where it was like, all right, like, I'm back on my own, too. Like, I got this. Like, we're going into this dolo. Tim, you got this. You don't gotta rely on people no more. You got this. Yeah, and it just was a hard month. Like, every single day I was in my head about, like, a million things. And I just was just like, and I did a great, I feel like I do a great job of not showing, like, how I'm feeling. Like, I just be like, ah. That's how I be in my head. But yeah, it just was a lot. It was a struggle. Like, honestly, it was an intense struggle. Like, I was getting to the point to where, like, I was just like, I'm leaving. I am seriously leaving. Like, I'm looking up, like, flights here. Or I'm looking up, like, do you need the vaccine to go to this country or whatever? Because y'all know I ain't taking that vaccine. Bill Gates, you will not get me. Dr. Fauci, you will not get me. Oh, y'all will not get me. But, yeah, I'm just, where's I at? I said something about a vaccine. Oh yeah, I was thinking about just leaving, because like it just gotten to the point where I was like, I can't be around anything here. I feel like America just, oh my gosh, America sucks. And I really was just like, I'm gonna leave and go somewhere else. And like, I even had to like leave my apartment that I'm paying rent in to go be near. I went home to go be with family, which is great, by the way. That was like probably the best. Well, I was kind of, oh, and I was going through it at the house by myself, but that was one of the best like weeks, just like this year, and just in a long time, in a minute, because like I rarely get to see family like that in person. I mean, I talk to them every day, just about, but yeah, just. I went home. Like, I literally was like, I don't care that I stay here. Like, I'm leaving. I need to go do this. Like, it got really bad. And I also had to go home and like face a lot of childhood traumas and stuff. I learned a lot about like family members and stuff. I was like, oh wow, like I never looked at you in this light, or like I never would have thought, like, or something like that. Like, it just was really cool, honestly. It just is, well, it was cool but painful, I will say, because it's like 555. It's like going, is it 888? No. It's like going to church, and when they say Jesus 11:11, that's funny, will chastise you. Like, I think it was like a month, or maybe a month and like a couple weeks or a week or two of just chastising, and it's just like, I literally got to the point to where I gave up. Not even gave up, I surrendered, because I feel like that at least was what I was trying to be told ultimately to do, is just surrender and just go. So like, my bad. I just surrendered. And like, I think once I surrendered, I was able to get this job. It's like, I performed, I did my first live little performance, even though it was like a little intimate or whatever. Trying to move into this new apartment. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like I literally just surrendered, and I was just like, God, we were talking to myself. It's just like, Tim, like, just let it happen, bro. Just, one thing you can't do is worry, because if you worry, you're stressing yourself out. You're worrying about something you cannot control. You literally cannot control if a job is gonna call you back, because you're not the HR manager. So why are you worried about it? You sitting here worried about, I can't drive because I'm going to get into an accident, or I'm going to mess up somebody's car. How you going to know if you don't get in the car? But, I know y'all see, Kilo. See, he's smart, because he turn around, but as soon as the camera get on him, he be like, nah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, that really was it. Like, y'all know, I just like to talk. So sometimes I be feeling like I'm not talking about much, but like, it seemed like you guys have a pretty good grasp of stuff I be talking about. So I'm gonna leave it there. You got any questions, comments, concerns? I know y'all might be concerned or whatever. Let me know wherever you know me at, like phone number, social media. You wanna message me on here. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool, whatever. I just enjoy the fact that like somebody watches my videos and likes them, and every now and then people will comment. Like, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's like, my Wi-Fi just came on. I think that's just the joy in life, honestly. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just find beauty in like the little things, the little simple things. It's like, wow, 60 people thought of me. Ugh. I couldn't even get that many people to talk to me throughout grade school combined. But yeah, if you like this, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'm out. I'm just chilling.